I'm excited today because we have this brand new item from Echo right here. It's the 6-inch brushless, cordless, 56 volt handheld pruning chainsaw. This is model DHS 3006. Some even call this a baby chainsaw. So in this video, I'm going to put it to the test so you can see if it's right for you. Let's go. All right, so right here we have a dead elm tree. There's quite a bit of dead elm in my woods here. This one just laying perfect so I can go ahead and cut it. Not a bad size. All right, 4.5 inches. So one thing you'll notice has a safety guide up here, so it keeps you from hitting the chain. So I wasn't sure if this would bother me or not, but so far it seems to be working pretty well, not getting in the way. All right, so I may have been pushing a little hard, so you gotta let the saw do the work. All right, not bad. So I've been thinking about taking something like this and making a decorative wall for my video backdrop. So you may see that this spring. So one thing I like about the saw right here, it has a oiler on it built in. So some saws you have to put oil on the bar, but not this one. So you don't need a tool to add the bar and chain oil. Just goes right in there, which I did earlier today. And one thing I noticed when I was storing this for a week, that it did not leak any bar and chain oil, which I was very happy about. Some saws do that. This battery is fully charged. You can see it has 4 bars on it. I did about 10 cuts on it so far, but what I'm gonna do is do 100 cuts on this right here. It's gonna start out probably about 2 inches in diameter, and then we have another log we're gonna bring in. It goes up to about 4 inches in diameter. So we're gonna do 100 cuts, and we're gonna see how it performs. I'm pretty sure the battery will hold up to all 100 cuts, even in this 32-degree weather, and we're gonna see at the end of 100 cuts how many bars are left. And it's always a good idea to check your oil. See this translucent tank, there's still some bar oil in there. When I'm done with this, I'll probably have to add some more. All right, let's do 100. All right, so I just finished my 100 cut test. So I can actually feel through my gloves some of the warmth. This is definitely working the saw pretty hard, doing 100 cuts in a row. If you're using the saw, I'm sure you're not gonna be just going rapid cuts like that. So let's see. Wow, 3 bars out of 4. That's impressive. So just to recap, what I've been cutting ranges from this size right here all the way to this size right here, which you can see, that's pretty big right there. So very happy the way that that worked out. So this is something I'm gonna take the battery out real quick. So I didn't realize this right away, and this is how you tighten the chain. So you may have noticed early on that chain was a little bit loose. So when you loosen this right here, I'm just gonna take my glove off a minute, so you can see how that chain's loose. Well, there's this outer ring right here, so if you twist that ring on the outside, that is actually how you tighten it, and then you twist that right there tight and close it. So that's how you do it. Very easy, no tools required. So I'm very happy with the weight and the balance of it. If you had other Echo batteries, I wouldn't really switch out from the 2.5. That's like the sweet spot right there. It really feels nice and comfortable, has a really nice grip. Now let's grab my scale here a minute. All right, so the weight, we are looking at 5.38 pounds. And then I'll take the scabbard off. So the overall length here, we are looking at 19¼ inches. And then the overall length of the bar to the end of the chain right there, we are at 5¾ inches. All right, so then if you're wondering how loud this is, I have my decibel meter right here. So let's check that out. 95.8 is the loudest. So much quieter than a gas chainsaw. So when it comes to the specs on the chain itself, it's an 80 TXL chain, and this has reduced vibration and it has smooth cutting. The one thing I'll notice, and you may have noticed too, when I'm cutting with it, you don't get that chatter that you might see some other mini chainsaws have where it's just kind of jumping around a lot. This is just a nice smooth cut. So I've been very happy with that. And 0.325 is the pitch on this, and the gauge is 0.43. So the speed on this is 7.8 meters per second. And when you let go, you can see it has a brake on it. So that's one thing I like. As soon as you let go, it's not running anymore. Boom, it stops. That's a nice feature. All right, a couple other things I want to point out on here. You can see it has this clip right here. So you can put that around your belt right there, or these work pants have a loop. You can put that on there. So then right here, you can see there's a lanyard loop. So if you're working up high, you can hook your lanyard to that. And then if you're wondering the availability of this, it just started hitting the shelves like 2 to 3 weeks ago. So if you go into like your local Echo dealer or Home Depot, you'll see, let me show you the box. So here's the box right here. I just want to point out a couple quick things. So it has a 5-year consumer warranty, 2 years if it's being used commercially, and the battery itself, either way, has a 2-year warranty on it. So if you're wondering what's included in the box, so these items right here, and then besides the instructions, there's also a battery charger right here that's included. So the time to charge this battery right here is 75 minutes with this charger. If you have a rapid charger, then it's only 45 minutes. So if you're wondering the current price on this right now, I checked the Home Depot website, it's $249. So if you are interested in this, I will provide a link down below. So I think this is really gonna work well for somebody that wants to maintain their yard, but maybe doesn't need a big gas chainsaw. This really can do quite a bit. I'm very impressed with it. And with battery, you don't have to worry about the fuel in it, storing it, or the carburetor. You just make sure that you keep the bar and chain oil in there topped off, and you charge your battery and just clean it up a little bit when you go to store it, and you should be good. So now that you've had a chance to see all the specs on this and you've seen it in action, I'd like to know what you think. Please put your comments down below. I look forward to hearing from you and responding. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That's it for now, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey, I just want to say that I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. If you want to see some of my other Echo chainsaw review videos, I have a short playlist right over here that I put together for you that you can keep watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you're going to want to hit that button right there down below, because we got a lot more tool review videos coming out soon.